everybody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 26, part 4. We're talking about NXT news and Ring of Honor.
It's very exciting.
NXT will have TakeOver 2. Come on, you got more names? Use them. Don't start. TakeOver 2 should be next year.
Next year.
Not the next event.
Yeah, I'm not really keen on that, but the card looks so good so far. They've got Kenta apparently keeping his name.
I think the last 3 are going to keep their names. I don't think they're changing them. I think it's something new, which I think maybe they heard enough crap. People
maybe that's Triple H thing. Kenta's debut will take place at TakeOver 2. Also, there's a singles match. Former partners, I guess. They didn't last very long. But Mojo Rawley and Bull Dipsey.
Well, they were only in the tournament, and Bull pretty much told him, he said, if you screw me over, and they lost, and there we go.
Right, which the two of them, I mean, they're, speaking of the word bull, they're two bulls that are going to collide. They're two big guys.
I think Bull Dempsey's going to pick up the win because he seems to be going up as Mojo's coming down.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
People, they chant Bull. When you got the whole crowd chanting Bull,
they chant Bull.
And he's a bad guy.
And they don't chant hype? I thought it was all about
hype. Not anymore.
And then we have a hair versus hair match, which you talked about earlier.
Yes.
In the countdowns. It's Enzo Amore, the face in this, so he's not going to lose, taking on Sylvester Lafort, who's going to be bald.
He'll be bald, yes. He'll be a French bald guy.
There you go. NXT Tag Team Championship match. The Ascension, who will retain?
No.
You don't think they're going to retain?
Oh, they're
going to retain.
Yes, I'm just saying I don't like it. I think we'll get the same result as we got from TakeOver 1.
There you go.
How they ran through Kalisto and
Sin Cara.
No, it wasn't Kalisto.
You said TakeOver 1. TakeOver 1, they fought the what do you call it?
They fought Kalisto and Ricardo. El Loco.
It was the last one. The first TakeOver, they took on the Worm and the other guy.
That was at Arrival.
Oh, it's Arrival. Well, there you go.
Arrival was the first one, then TakeOver, now TakeOver 2.
That's stupid then. Shouldn't it be Arrival 2? It's the second. That's stupid.
It should be something totally different. It should be Arrival, TakeOver, whatever.
Either way, every time
War
they face
games.
somebody.
How about that?
Every time they face somebody.
Wrestle War. Come on.
Every time they face somebody, it's like they're jobbers.
Yes,
and
they run through Kalisto and El Loco last time, and I think they're going to do the same thing here. But maybe what they're doing at the house shows, maybe that would help. Maybe have Xavier bring in Kofi and Big E.
There you go. Bring them into NXT.
Because they're not doing nothing. They're not, and let them try the 3-man gimmick in NXT.
Do it down in NXT for a while. There you go. Also, NXT Women's Championship, Charlotte, who will probably retain.
I don't think so. I think she's
already going to lose to go to the main roster.
I think she's coming up.
Taking on Bayley. So you think Bayley's going to win it?
I think Bayley's taking the championship.
And she's going to go up to the main roster.
Yes.
And then we have the Fatal 4-Way, which is going to be a huge
which they have been doing over everywhere they've gone in Florida.
It's going to be Adrian Neville defending against Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, and Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd is doing great things.
And this is the first ever Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Championship.
Well, there you go.
And I believe
they already had the first ever ladder match.
Adrian Neville will retain his championship.
So, Arrival, he beat Bo Dallas in a ladder match. So what was the second event then? What was TakeOver?
Tyson Kidd.
He beat Tyson Kidd then.
Yes.
That was where Tyson started turning heel there.
Yes.
Very good. All right, so also we want to announce that they are talking about taking Kenta and already putting him into the title picture, as he was doing an in-ring promo, and I don't remember which 3, but it wasn't all 4 of them. 3 of the 4.
It wasn't the champion. It wasn't the champion.
So it was the 3 challengers.
Yes.
They came out and interrupted Kenta's in-ring promo, so it makes it look like they're throwing him into the title picture.
And you throw him in there and keep these 4 and then add 1 more. Next time we have a 6-pack challenge.
There you go. Because pretty soon I can see we're going to have Prince DeVitt.
Yes.
And then the
Kevin
Steen coming in.
Plus the people you already have in there they can use.
Which if they kept Kenta's name, it looks like they're keeping DeVitt's name.
I think they're going to keep. I think they've learned
that it's okay to keep their names.
Cause hey, they kept CM Punk.
Yeah, exactly.
Work the deal you had with him.
Right.
You know, you get make it a 70-30 split or a 50-50 split on whatever, you know, it's your name's on.
Where you could still use their name and their likeness when they leave.
Yeah.
And they could still use their name when they leave. So everybody wins.
But they get no royalties.
Right.
So, I mean, it works. People know you're here. You come in to be the same person. I don't want to be, hey, I love this indie guy. Who's this Cracker John here?
Right. I mean, unfortunately, they did it with Solomon Crowe. And they've done it with Sami Zayn, but I'm okay with
and
Sami
they've done it with
Zayn.
Dean Ambrose.
Right. And they did it with Seth Rollins.
And Roman Reigns.
But Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, I'm okay with. They've really done well with their new names. That's fine.
Yes.
And Sami Zayn has done great with that name.
Yes.
I'm okay with him being that name.
He cannot be El Generico without the mask.
Right.
You take the mask off, you gotta change him. Sami Zayn's okay.
Right.
But some of these goofy ass names.
And he looks okay without a mask. Some people need to keep a mask on.
Yes, and Prince DeVitt.
He does the makeup.
He can go not makeup or makeup, and they'll do good.
Yeah.
Either way.
Which I thought.
And I would love to do the makeup. That's something different.
Something different.
No more cookie
I saw the
cutter
makeup,
people.
and that was very different.
Oh yes.
I saw where they might not use the Prince name. His got a weird first name.
Yeah.
Fergal.
Fergal. Yes.
It's very strange.
Well, hey, whatever works.
There you go. I mean, if they can make it work, then go for it. Then we want to talk about some Ring of Honor news. Last night, Ring of Honor held their annual All-Star Extravaganza event live on iPPV.
And they had a major title change.
Huge upset as Jay Briscoe defeated Michael Engel. He just got the belt. Mm-hmm. He defeated Michael Engel in an upset victory.
That's mad. Do you smell NXT?
He might be leaving.
I could be smelling NXT, maybe.
He might be leaving. I mean, that's why I think Ring of Honor and WWE have a deal.
Even they have an under-the-table deal.
They keep taking all their talent.
Yeah, hey, Samoa Joe's contract's coming up. I don't care. Hey,
They keep taking all their flipping talent. I mean, it's very interesting to me. I mean, this is like...
Well, that's good. Hey, if they keep doing that, that's good for Kazarian and Daniels. They may get taken.
This is like WWE when they took over all the indie promotions, all the territories in the 80s. They're taking all their talent, which I'm okay with, because Ring of Honor has got a lot of young people coming up still.
Well, Jay Briscoe is a two-time Ring of Honor champion.
He's only the second person to do this in a 12-year history of the title, and the only other person who did it in 04 and 09 is Austin Aries.
So, hey.
Also, in a little bit of a sad news, I thought this was going to be a good match. The TV Championship match was ACH getting his title match against Jay Lethal that was going to be fought without time limits because they went to a 30-minute time limit on TV.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty good. Yes. But due to travel issues, he was unable to attend, so ACH was replaced with Cedric Alexander, but ultimately Lethal retained. And of course, because then we can revisit Lethal and ACH, because I think ACH is going to end up getting it.
I believe he is.
That's the way they're looking.
Because Jay Lethal is the bad guy.
And some news for who you just talked about, Kazarian and Daniels, known as Bad Influence at TNA, are now being called The Addiction in Ring of Honor.
I like The Addiction.
Also, the IWGP champion, AJ Styles, he defeated Adam Cole in one of the best matches of the night, and they said that it was the first time they've ever had one-on-one match.
That's pretty good if you have one-on-one match and be the best.
There you go.
One of the best matches.
Mike Bennett and Maria both announced that Matt Hardy would be returning to Ring of Honor. So apparently he has a joint deal with TNA and Ring of Honor, or he's just going all the way to Bound for Glory and then coming back, which is fine.
Well, that works.
They did not give a date for his return, but it'll be interesting to see what happens, as like we said, he's with TNA right now.
Right.
But also, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship match actually went on as the main event. I think that's something WWE could learn from sometimes. They did it with the Intercontinental title.
If Braw's going to be here and there, not be every time,
they can do pay-per-views without the title.
They need to do pay-per-views.
I mean, they did that.
They got to put John Cena in it, though.
There you go. They did that at SummerSlam with Brett and British Bulldog. That was for the Intercontinental title that time.
Yes, because it was in London.
Exactly. So that was a smart idea. But they're saying the reason talking about being in London, being in a hometown area, they were in Canada.
Yeah.
And they
those Canadians get.
They were talking about the reason they didn't want the title match to go on last was because they didn't want Michael Engel to lose and send the Canadian fans home upset. And maybe they riot. So the Tag Team Championship match went on last. And it was Red Dragon.
The champions.
Yes, the champions taking on the Young Bucks. And it was a 2 out of 3 falls match, and Red Dragon retained their belts.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
They are a very good team, and as are the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are really making their way in the indie promotions. And
I believe they did
okay in TNA. But
I'm afraid that them doing, if that was the true what they did to Booker T when they had to try out, that may have burned some bridges.
They could have burned some bridges, but I've also seen. I've seen them on the internet where they are okay with each other now. I have seen where they've seen each other at other events and they've shaken hands and they've gotten along. But I think they also rubbed RVD the wrong way too. So,
Well, they
but they probably didn't give up their weed, and that's
They
maybe
didn't-
why he was upset.
They need to look at more tag teams to build
They
and
do,
NXT.
and they could be the new London and Kendrick.
They could be. What's London and Kendrick doing anyway?
Nothing. They could come
They're
back.
bringing everybody else back.
Bring back some of these bring back some of these smaller guys. You got some of these smaller guys in NXT. They're talking about, well, we don't want no cruiserweights. Have you seen the main event for NXT for the title match? There are 4 cruiserweights.
I know.
Come on, Adrian Neville, tiny. Tyson Kidd, tiny. Sami Zayn, tiny.
Tyler Breeze,
tiny version. And I'm okay with that.
I am too.
I'm tired of, we're going to be muscle-headed. Get more Daniel Bryans in there. Come on. More Seth Rollins. More Dean Ambrose.
People want good matches and good storylines. I don't care what people want.
Fast-paced action, too.
But they have to have good storylines. And
Great
right now,
story.
we're not getting any good
No.
storylines. I don't care what size the people are.
But you know what? If I have to get away from good storylines and still get great action, like the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose matches,
Oh, yes.
they're smaller guys still doing great action with lackluster writing, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, when you're coming on, when you're suplexing off a ladder onto chairs,
There you go.
you are doing something.
And I mean, I did like the way they put him out for his movie with the whole scene, the concrete blocks or whatever. That was different.
I know, I just hated they started doing the movie. It's like, hey, got a lot of momentum. Oh, he's got too much momentum. Do a movie.
Right.
He's going to be the new Austin, I think. I think he's going to be the new Austin.
But I mean, see,
The badass, don't care, take an ass whooping. That's all the best you got. Come on, people love Ambrose.
Can we just for a second? We got a little bit of time.
We got a few minutes, yeah.
Can we think about the people that have done movies? Just for a second in WWE.
Well,
Listen. Mr. Kennedy, where'd he go?
TNA.
TNA. The Marine, not the original, and not the one with the Miz, the Ted DiBiase, the second one. Where's he at? At the house.
He's at the house.
The horror movie with Brodus Clay, where he at? Fired. Unless you're John Cena, Randy Orton, or Kane, you make a movie with WWE,
Wait, hold on.
you're out of here.
No, and also, don't forget about the Moneymaker.
The Miz. But he's still around.
Summer Rae made a movie.
She was with the Miz. It's okay. Whatever.
The Moneymaker.
So you got 3 or 4 guys that have done movies, but at the same time, you got 3 or 4 guys that have been fired or have quit after making movies.
Well, let's hope Dean does not fall in the fire category.
I hope not. And the new Austin, I like that comparison. To me, he is a mix of Roddy Piper and Brian Pillman, and that is 2 great people to be mixed up with. The loose cannon and the man.
The blue collar people, the guys, attract to Dean because he's like a badass. He takes the ass whooping when he got beat up by Seth and Kane and Randy. And what do? He says, that's the best you guys got? People love that. And he comes flying over there, jumping on the stage. He's a nutcase.
And when you can wrestle a match because I believe he wears wife beater, don't he? You wear a wife beater.
He does, and a jacket, and tore up jeans.
There you go. Simple, just like Austin with the black. Just
Yes.
more black. I just think it's funny that the shirt's called the wife beater. I just,
It is. It's funny.
They must have got that from Alabama.
I'm out of the 3. I understand where coming Roman. He has the looks. He has the build.
And he's also a family member.
Yes.
Of all the Samoans.
Connections.
Exactly.
But
and he didn't do a lot of indie stuff. He did football, and then he went to NXT.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna go Roman Reigns, Seth, and Dean will be the last one to ever get a Raw title. But he deserves to be world champion one day.
One day.
I know, don't rush it.
But with his type of character and his type of the person that he is, he can work well doing like a Jake Roberts.
Yes.
Doing a gimmick that goes well, and he doesn't have to have a title to do a great gimmick.
No, because when he had a title, they never used it.
There you go. He had the U.S. title for so long.
How many matches? He had 6 matches probably. Then the whole title thing on TV.
There you go.
It's pitiful.
It is.
But yeah, Dean Ambrose, when he gets back, him and Seth are going to have some great matches, and I do believe before the end of the year that they're going to put the briefcase will be on the line.
It needs to be.
And it wouldn't surprise me if it don't come down to Roman, Seth, and Dean as the last 3 in the Royal Rumble. So.
And Roman wins?
And Roman's going to win.
There you go.
Well, that's it for part 4, folks. We'll be right back for part 5. We'll talk about the 2 more parts of John Cena, the reason why John Cena's a problem with the WWE, right back here on Top Row Reality, episode 26.